Hi, my name is Jonathan, and welcome to another episode of Review That App, or Learn With Me, however it works out, with Jonathan here on John Swan TV. Now, today I want to review Drops. Drops in its capacity as a script learning application. For those of you who don't necessarily know what that means, a script is basically the written form of any language. English uses the Latin script, as you can see here, language learning made easy. But there's also other scripts, such as Cyrillic, which is used in Russian, or Kana, which is used in Japanese, or the I don't know, Chinese script. Basically a script is taking all the sounds of any given language and putting them onto paper. So in short, it is whatever you're looking at when you're reading anything. A book, a magazine, a billboard, the description in that porn video you just hid from your mom because she walked in the room, etc., etc., etc. That didn't actually happen, but just know that that is what a script is. There is such thing as IPA, International Phonetic something or other. IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet, not something or other. Which is the collection of all the sounds that the human vocal apparatus, mouth, vocal cords, throat, etc., 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 are capable of making. And those are represented by the IPA. But today we're going to be reviewing Drops, right? I've already started. First off, you should know that Drops is for free unless you want to pay for it. It offers you 5 minutes every 8 hours or 24 hours, something like that. It varies. Sometimes it offers you an extra minute here, an extra minute there, if you're doing it consistently. But I've already started this, and we are going to be learning the Japanese script of katakana. I'm going to hit resume. And see here, up here in this top right corner, it says how much time I have left. 3 minutes, 53 seconds, 52, 51. And this is the character for E, which means I have to draw it. E. Oop, my finger doesn't like to... There we go. E.
E.
E. You can also drag to whichever letter it corresponds with, or you can drag the letter itself to the character, to the kana. And there's several different amounts they do. 2, sometimes 4. Here is see, draw it. For Japanese itself, which, for Japanese itself, the stroke order of the brush really matters. And if you're going to truly dive in to the language, then you should probably learn that. That is one of the best things about Drops, is that it mimics that order. Is this the correct letter? I will swipe right for yes and left for no. I know that it's wrong. I put the question mark. I knew that it was right, but whatever. And then we go here. We're going to do all again. I guess the AI automatically tells you which ones you get wrong. But here's hoping, yes. But here's hoping that they give me a new one. A new character. Maybe after I master this one, because I have fucked it up a few times. Excuse my language. And a new one, as in Drops. So it's dropping me showing me how it's written. You can drag up for if you already know it by heart, don't need to review it ever, or you can drag it down for if it's something that you need to add to your list of recurring letters and characters. Ooh. Drag that one down for ooh. Now, the thing about Drops is that it's for vocabulary. And if you look over here at the little ad that they have on the official website, they do a particularly good job by connecting an image. Let me go ahead and pause this. By connecting an image with the word itself. And what are words besides something that plants an image in your brain? If I say the word fire, then you're going to feel the heat. You're going to imagine the flames, because that's what language is. It's putting sounds to represent a concept. And then a script is basically making a visual representation of said word, of said concept. I'll go ahead and highlight that as soon as that comes back. So, ooh is that one. Maybe it's a little further down. Oh, here we go. Learn a language with fun games. Bonjour. But okay. So you swipe right. Ich bin froh. Car. An image. puts an image to it, and then you can trace it, like a crossword kind of, or a word search, I should say, which is actually very effective because you don't want to rely on direct translations. You want something that's going to instill in you the word itself, the image directly in the language that you're learning. Now, let's go back to. We're going to quit this. Stop. Drops is separated into all these categories, which are absolutely fantastic. Basics, travel, relationships, work, outdoors. And it doesn't unlock until you have completed one. I have to finish the A through O of katakana before I can move on to these ones. And specs. A couple of the other things that I want to talk about with the app itself is the 5-minute intervals that it gives you for free. Unless you pay for the app, you only get 5 minutes every so many hours. I mentioned it, but now I want to talk about some of the benefits of that. For one, if you're a casual learner, just have a little bit of free time and would like to use that doing something maybe positive as opposed to lazy, then it's perfect for you. It's perfect for a quick bus ride or that commute on the train to work or to school or to wherever it is that you're going. And then it also serves to not overwhelm you. If you're somebody that is doing a lot to learn a language, as in you're doing all of your reading, writing, speaking, and listening, which are the 4 aspects of a language, then it is basically there to reinforce. Personally, I use it for what I call language prep. I want to learn both Japanese and Arabic at some point, and since they use alternative scripts to my native Latin script in English, I use it to familiarize myself, to not forget these symbols, what they represent, what the sounds represent. There's also a few other apps which do it very well, such as Duolingo, if you know anything about that. But in the concept of these 5-minute intervals, it's just quick and easy. If you pay, then you're more likely, in my case, you're more likely not to use the unlimited time. It's $60 for a year worth of dropping. And what you get with that is unlimited time, no ads, and you can use it anywhere on as many Apple devices as you have. But when you have the opportunity or the advantage of paying for it, you take it for granted. You say, "Oh, I have that forever. I can do it later." You don't. Those 5 minutes are minimal. There's nothing wrong with losing 5 minutes, but if nobody's gonna spend 20 minutes every other hour swiping left and swiping right. This isn't Tinder, You're not getting that dopamine shot. But that's drops for you. And finally, my favorite thing about this Kahoot company is that they are not ignoring the current political climate, at least the one that most of the world has drawn their attention to. I'm not talking about Hamas in Israel and Gaza, but the war in the Ukraine. Well, it's in the Ukraine, that's where it's happening. Drops is the they of which I speak, have decided to, for the refugees, offer the application for free, or for at least that's for all intensive purposes. I hesitate to put too much stock in it because most things are a good press grab, I should say. But it's cool that they have dedicated this page to their website, which explains exactly how Ukrainian refugees can go ahead and begin learning a new language with a free yearly premium membership. And that's it, really. Thank you for watching this impromptu, off the cuff app review. Or rather, I should say, learn with me Japanese installment.